Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you may be in the world. This evening we're going to be looking at some more of my Chanel bags, starting with this one. Chanel Tote. Do excuse me if I read this one out, but it is quite a mouthful. Okay, so I'll show you the bag though while I'm reading it. Okay. It is the Chanel Black Aged Calfskin Quilted Reissue 255 Tote Bag 2008-2009. Crinkled diamond quilted calfskin leather with ruthenium Bijoux chain straps and a signature Mademoiselle decorative lock. And a partridge in a pear tree probably. However, that was quite a mouthful. But this bag, oh my God, I admit, I'm probably going to say this about every bag, you know. I love this to pieces. This is so carefree. I love the aged calfskin, you know, the wrinkled leather. It's just so, I don't know, you just feel like you don't have to be so careful with it, you know. Love the Bijoux chain. Absolutely adore it. Love ruthenium. It's burgundy leather inside. Oops, I ranked a little bit closer to show you. But you can see the colour there. Really lovely. And it has, whoops, the chain tends to take on a life of its own and do its own thing. We've got a slip pocket here. We've got one there that used to be for those small sort of, you know, the flip phones. You might not, but, you know. If you're somewhat of an age, you will remember the flip phones. I think the other pocket could accommodate, you know, smartphone of today, as long as it wasn't too large. The other side has a large zip pocket which goes all the way across there. It also has the infamous key strap, key fob, whatever you want to call it, putting your keys on. It's a little bit defunct now, isn't it, really, but it's in glorious condition. It has worn so well, this bag. There isn't a mark on it anywhere. Even if there was, I'm sort of incorporating a fashion hack in with the Chanel bags because we're doing sort of a video every day, so, you know, time is a little bit short. Fashion hack of the week is really simple. I've had quite a few people say to me, oh God, I've just bought a bag and I've scratched it, you know, what can I do? Can I take it to the cobblers? You know, can I take it somewhere? Can I take it back to where I bought it from? And look, if you've got a black bag like this and you've scratched it or whatever, you made a little mark, shoe polish. You know, it is so simple. Shoe polish works just as well on leather on a bag that it does leather on shoes. And if it's a different colour, just try and find a really good match. And seriously, it will cover the mark up. You won't even see it. Just put the shoe polish in, just rub it in well. Leave it for a good half an hour to soak into the leather because you've taken the top surface off. You know, it's more permeable underneath. So leave it to sink in. Half an hourish, buff it up, brush it with a shoe brush. Good to go. And that is my beautiful tote. I don't think I have any other information on her. I mean, I bought her pre-loved as well. Well, from a reseller. It was brand new. No, nobody, the person who bought it hadn't used it. Same story again. And I would say nearly all of the bags that I bought pre-loved have been brand new, apart from maybe the one that you're going to... No, that one was new as well. I can't actually think of one. Do you know, there's only one Chanel bag in my collection that I've ever bought from the boutique. All the rest have been through consignment stores or, you know, sellers of some form or description. I bought some on eBay. I've had them doubly checked, triply checked to make sure they're okay. eBay are offering this service now, this verification service. If you buy something on eBay, I wouldn't count on that. I'd get it verified by somebody else as well. I mean, I've been buying Chanel bags now for over 30 years, and I know what to look for. So I know pretty much straight away if it's a good one or not. Anyway, I digress slightly. Moving on to the next bag, which is the last bag that Karl Lagerfeld designed for the House of Chanel, and that is the number 19. Okay, so this is the Chanel 19. This is in the standard size, and it's in a lovely tweed. Pocket at the back, same as the leather ones. I love tweed bags. They're just, I mean, they're winter bags. Well, certainly for Australia, they're winter bags. They're just really cuddly and soft. You know, they're just really nice. Feel nice and warm, because it does get cold here. As you can see from my jumper that I have on, it is chilly this evening. Okay, this one has a bag organiser in, which I'll take out. Okay, so this is one of the newer ones with the chip there. I think you can just about see it. Yep, that's it there. On the other side, oops. On the other side is a zip pocket, just there. Black fabric lining. And this is in a charcoal grey and a lighter grey. Lovely tweed. I love the strap on these. I mean, I just love the mixed metals. You know, you've got gold, the ruthenium, silver. It's also really great when you're looking at, you know, what jewellery to wear with your bag. You know, if you like to match with your hardware. I tend to be a bit matchy-matchy because I'm old, but, you know, doesn't matter with this one, does it? You can wear gold, silver, whatever you want. Gorgeous bag. I love these bags on the shoulder. They're so comfortable, and for a short person, that height is absolutely spot on. It is perfect. You know, it just sits sort of mid-hip there. Lovely bag. I mean, what else can I say about a great handheld as well? You know, drape the other chain strap behind it like that. Good to go. Love it. Definitely a winter bag. I just bought this one out for the winter. I also have this in the larger size, and I did want one in the tweed again, but I ended up getting it in leather, and I'll show you that one right now. Okay, so this one has a silver chain handle. The tweed one had the gold on top. So this one I bought in the black lambskin. These are both, just check, I think these are both 2022. They are. I'm not sure what collection the tweed one was from. This is 2022C, so 2022 cruise. Big pocket all the way across the back with magnetic fastening. Quite a bit bigger than the standard size. Let's take the stuffing out of this one. Okay, so I have a bag organiser in this one, and it wasn't actually made for this bag because Degas, the people that I buy the organisers and the purse pillows from, didn't have one in stock for the large 19. So this was for a different bag, and I just made a bit of a tuck in it there, either side, so that it fitted, because this has got, you know, slightly triangular side. It's narrower at the top than at the bottom, and you know, I wanted this one to fit nicely. I love these organisers. They're so worth the money. I mean, these are about 80 or 90 for the larger ones, Australian dollars, but very well worth it. So 90 Australian dollars is 60 US dollars. There we go. This one has a bright red interior, which you can't miss. It's got the new little chip here. And the same as the other bag. It's really simple. It just has one zip pocket at the back there. Just that one. Apart from that, it's just one space, which I like. Easy to find anything. Not overly keen on bags with double compartments unless they're quite large bags. But this is a great size. It's in lovely lambskin, and it's not too heavy either. And again, for a short person, it's not too long. Sits nicely on the hip. Just there. And now I'll show you the only bag that I've ever bought from a Chanel boutique. It was the beginning of December 2022, I believe, and it was just before a price increase. Since then there have been, goodness knows, I don't know how many, half a dozen, who knows. Seems like there's one every month almost. And I bought the Chanel 19 shopping bag in this delicious brown colour. In some lights it looks purple, in others it looks sort of chestnut brown. It's really, really gorgeous. It has the same opening as the Chanel bags. The only downside for me is this. Oops, grab hold of the chain. Is that sticks out there. You see what I mean? I mean, if you're going to use a standard Chanel fastening like that, there is no way around it, but just from a usability point of view, that is a bit of a nuisance sometimes. It's got another key fob, or whatever you want to put on there, with a little lobster clasp on the end. Fabric lining. The little plaque again instead of the authentication card. Large pocket at the back there. Bit difficult to see inside this bag. And I love it. I walked into the Chanel boutique and this was sitting on the shelf, and I didn't even look at any other bags. I just picked it up and I put it down on the counter and I said to the sales assistant, "Thank you very much, I'll take this one." And she said, "Oh, are you a tourist?" And I thought, what a strange thing to say. Are you a tourist? No, but, you know, I might have been. Maybe it was because of the tax refund. I don't even know if you still get those tax refunds when you shop overseas, do you? I'm not sure. Anyway, I just thought it was an odd thing to say. And she said, "Oh, you'll take it now then?" And I thought, well, yes, because tomorrow it's going to be more expensive. And she said, it is the last one in New South Wales. And I said, yes, really. I said, I appreciate you trying to sell it to me, but it's sold, I'll just take it. And she seemed totally thrown. I mean, how weird. I don't know. It's all just a bit odd. And then she said again, you're not tourists then, are you? I said, no. And I don't know why, but it made me think of Monty Python's The Spanish Inquisition. You need to be at a certain age to remember Monty Python, but if you do, you know what I mean. Anyway, that is my lovely Chanel shopping bag. Thus it was called. So they did this in, when was it? 2022. And I think it was phased out last year. They certainly don't carry this anymore. Whether it's because it wasn't popular, I don't know. I mean, like I said, the only flaw I can find with it is just just that you've got this all the time, sort of hanging around. But apart from that, it's gorgeous. And with the amount of hardware on it, it's really quite light. The bag itself is light, very, very light, and very durable. And that is the last one for this evening. Tomorrow, we have some rather special bags lined up. These are what I bought as collector's items. These are bags that I don't use at all, and I don't think I ever will use them. They're just pieces of gorgeousness that I just love to have. And I think that's all, apart from saying, if you've enjoyed this video, and you've enjoyed watching any of my other videos, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So I'll say, as usual, à bientôt mes amis, au revoir et bonsoir. This evening we're going to be looking at more of my stuffed it up already. Let's start again. Shoe brush, good to go. Very quick hash and back of the week I was going to say there, wasn't I? I'll say that again. A very good and quick fashion hack of the week.